So let's talk about those fans' first moments. It's all over your website. Why are these moments important to you?
Well, I think what we all do, and we've learned this so much from you, and as I shared before, we're such big fans. We've been following you guys for a year, gone to Entree Summit. We love what you guys do and what you teach. And I think what we realize when you're part of something that is bigger than what you actually do, and what business are you in, but what business are you really in? We're not in the baseball business. We're in the entertainment business, but we're in something bigger than that, and bringing people together and providing fun. And, when I think about every company has core beliefs. Every company has, their mission, but do they have stories that back them up? And so we collect stories. We incentivize stories over sales. We don't talk about revenue sales. We talk about creating fans and fans first moments. So, when the team gets together, when all the players show up, they don't get a uniform until they go through Fans First U. And I tell stories. I tell about a guy, Brian Encarnacion, who just joined us for the first game 3 years ago. And he was only going to be with us for a few games. But after the game, I was walking through the crowd and two kids in Bananas uniforms, Bananas jerseys, said, "Hey, Brian, hey, can we get your autograph?" And he got down to a knee and said, "Only if I can have yours."
Wow.
And both kids signed his hat. They put their names on his hat. Ethan and Steve, they put their names on his hat. And all of a sudden, from that point on, all the players started getting autographs of kids on their hats, on their shirts. And those are the moments that matter most. We're trying to create these moments that kids will go home and say, "Mom, you wouldn't believe I signed a Bananas hat. I signed a Bananas player autograph." And so those are the things we're trying to create. And that's really what guides us.
Wow, that is incredible. And it's a very others-focused posture to take. As much as the players feel like, man, look at me, I'm on the Savannah Bananas, there's a level of, hey, we're just people and we want to bring people joy. And bringing the kids in that especially, that's going to be a legacy left where they take their kids to Savannah Banana games and go, man, when I was young, I got to sign one of those hats. And you get to do that too.
Yeah, well, no one's done that better than Disney. And, I've read every book on Walt Disney that I can. And you think about your moments and the memories you had as a kid. And so I want to provide that. I want to say, come back, bring your grandkids. And, that's why our players in the middle of the game will go into the crowd and deliver roses to little girls in the crowd every single game. And we've heard some parents that said, "My daughter's kept that rose for a year. It's not really a rose anymore." I'm sure it's not. But, it's those memories that matter. And so hopefully they'll come back and maybe their daughter or their granddaughter will get a rose from a Bananas player.
Yeah. So walk us through an experience. If I'm the first timer at a Savannah Bananas game, listeners are going, I don't know what this is. This is baseball? Is this entertainment? What happens when I walk into that stadium? What do I experience over the course of a night?
Well, it starts from the first time you buy. We look at what are the friction points and frustration points. And most times people just buy a ticket and they get a normal payment confirmation. So from us, every year we do a new video recorded with our staff, and it's over celebrating you buying a ticket. So the video I was a part of a couple of years ago, it opens with me at my desk and says, "Congrats. You just made the best decision of your day. Right now, as your ticket order came in, a high priority siren went off at our stadium, and our Bananiacs rushed to the ticket laboratory to get your tickets. And then a Banana Nana slowly walked in and hand selected your tickets and placed them on a silk pillow. We raised the silk pillow up in the air and sang, 'Na Savannah Nahi,' to celebrate the birth of a new fan. And then we walked your tickets underneath the stadium where they're in our vault, waiting with maximum security, ready for you to go bananas." And people write back like, "What is happening there? What are you guys doing?" And so that's the first step. Then after that, we actually call every single fan who buys a ticket and thank them. And this is crazy, and it's completely unscalable. So don't ask me how to do that because I just still don't know. But, as we just announced our Banana Ball World Tour and we've sold out every city, myself and my wife, we've been making between 100 and 200 calls a day.
Wow.
And we call and we just say, "Hey, this is Jesse, the owner of the Savannah Bananas. Just want to call you. Thank you so much for coming to see us in Daytona for our World Tour. We can't wait to go bananas with you." If they don't answer, I send a video on my phone and text it to them saying, we're ready to have fun with you guys. So that sets the tone. Then we send a playlist of music to listen to on the way to the ballpark. Like we play Can't Stop the Peeling and Holler Back Girl, where it has the Bananas Part by Gwen Stefani, and Hey Baby, some of our mainstays of the ballpark. So that sets the tone. And then when they show up, the first thing they see is our parking penguins. We have people dressed up in penguin costumes parking your cars. Does that make any sense? Of course not. But we thought it'd be funny if they were parking your cars and they actually pass out Freezy Pops to kids and say, "Stay cool tonight." And so that's part of the process. We learned from Disney, we don't just open the gates. We have our whole pep band come out, our Bananas come, our Banana Nanas come. We do a whole celebration and dance with confetti. We high-five all the fans before they enter. Our banana ticket takers are in banana costumes, ripping your banana-shaped tickets that in the past have been scratch and sniff and smell like bananas. So we want to set the tone before you come to the ballpark, and it's all setting the environment that this is not a typical baseball game. It's time to have fun. And then through the night, we have promotions every half inning. We have people singing, dancing, all of our performers, players on stilts, all that happening. And then the end of the night, My favorite moment, all the players, all the cast, all of our staff goes into the plaza to thank our fans when they leave. We're passing out banana moon pies. The band's playing music. And when the band finishes their last song, they play Stand By Me. And you watch as all the players, characters, cast members, and fans put their arms around each other and they sing Stand By Me. And it's a moment that gives me goosebumps every single night. And that's how a night finishes in Banana Land.